Let's find out who is the T-102 SportsNow.com Fanelli, Evans, and Patel Athlete of the Week. This student athlete showed their mettle in competition and put up incredible numbers, just like Fanelli, Evans, and Patel. With over 100 years of combined experience, the attorneys at Fanelli, Evans, and Patel provide results you can count on.
Back again, another T102 SportsNow.com Fanelli, Evans, and Patel Athlete of the Week. This week's honor going to North Schuylkill Jr., Cadyn McGraw. Cadyn, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So a huge week for you. You're a District 11 AA champ in the 215-pound weight class. You have a very dominant 7-1 win in the finals. You cap off a run that included an upset win over the number 1 seed in District 11 AA. How does it feel to be the only Schuylkill League wrestler this season to win a District 11 title?
It feels pretty good, especially since I know how hard I worked for it. We work really hard over in the Schuylkill League, so it feels really nice.
Yeah, so kind of take me through those 2 matches on Saturday. Do you feel like that was the best you ever wrestled during that run? And if so, what was working for you out there?
I feel like, yes, it was probably one of the best times I've ever wrestled back-to-back matches. Upsetting the 1 seed and then going to the district finals and winning 7-1. And I think what really worked for me was staying square, good hand fighting, especially against the 1 seed. He's really good in his feet, really good moves on his feet. So I knew I had to stay square, win the hand fight, and it worked out for me in the end.
Awesome. So want to highlight some of your other accomplishments so far this season. You're an individual Schuylkill League champion. Your team goes undefeated in Division I for the first time in 23 years. And then you win the team league meet for the first time in about 20 years. So what happened this year or maybe changed that propelled North Schuylkill Wrestling from being very solid as a program to now being a championship program?
I feel like the work that we put in over the summer really helps. And I feel like our team's mentality that, there's a lot of younger kids in the lineup. And, a lot of people might not think that we're going to be that good because there's not a lot of seniors, not a lot of juniors. But we showed them that we are. I think that, everybody down us really pushed us to be better.
Absolutely. So we talked a little bit about the past accomplishments, what you did last week and into the present here. I want to get into your future here a little bit. So we have regionals up this weekend for you. And for those who don't know, try to explain, how do you qualify for states out of this regional tournament?
So you have to place top 5 out of the entire bracket for regionals.
Right. And do you expect to maybe run into some of the same opponents that you had to face in the District 11 tournament? Seems like District 11 is very deep when it comes to wrestling. Do you expect to maybe see any of those kids again in regionals? And if so, do you prefer that? Or do you kind of prefer going against people that maybe haven't seen you yet?
Yeah, so I might, even my second match, if I win my first match and Robert Schaefer from Pine Grove wins his first, I'll see him in the quarters. So even that early, I could possibly see somebody from our district. And I don't really think it's as much as an advantage or a disadvantage. I just think it's another match.
Right. Absolutely. So let's talk about a little bit of your background as an athlete. Do you play any other sports at all?
Yeah, I play football.
Okay. So let's talk about football versus wrestling when it comes to training and diet. I know there probably has to be some pretty huge differences to try to get back in shape coming off Wally Hall's club and joining Coach Federoff's. What are the main differences for you in your kind of everyday life and your training and your diet?
Well, so especially a lot less food, a lot less water, for the cut, gotta make weight. And we condition a lot for football, but wrestling's probably the most conditioned sport that you should be because it's just nonstop for 6 minutes.
Right. What position do you play for football?
Middle linebacker and tight end.
Okay. Yeah. So that's a lot different when it comes to, 215 being one of the upper weight classes. You know, you got your friend Sanders Stokes wrestling at 285, playing offensive line. You wrestling 215, playing linebacker. That's a tough two sports to manage, but it seems like you guys have figured out a way to be good at both. So you had a good season in both. Let's have a little bit of fun here now. We'll do some Skook, this or that edition. We'll start with trucks or Jeeps.
Definitely trucks.
All right. Hunting or fishing?
Hunting. I'm a big hunter.
Okay. Would you rather be at a bonfire or a block party?
Block party. Frack feast.
Okay. There we go. And we'll give you an Ashland specific one since you told me you were from Ashland. Maze or Danny's?
We gotta go with Maze.
Absolutely. That's the classic Maze answer. Cadyn McGraw, thank you for joining us today. Again, District 11 AA champion in the 215-pound weight class, among several other accomplishments. Want to congratulate you on behalf of everybody from T-102 Sports Now. You'll be wrestling in regionals this upcoming weekend, back down in the Lehigh Valley. We wish you the best, and good luck in moving on to states here.
Thank you.
Check us out next Wednesday for another T102sportsnow.com Fanelli, Evans, and Patel Athlete of the Week. At Fanelli, Evans, and Patel, get the best when faced with the worst.